What is going on, you guys? And today I'm gonna be doing a video about my idea for it's gonna sound really goofy, but my idea for a Devil May Cry mashup with my anime series. Now everyone's gonna say, "Man, you're a nobody." I mean, like, you literally like nobody knows your anime series or some shit, or like your little series that you have going on. Well, I'm gonna tell you, actually, no. Um, I don't care if I'm a new nobody. I don't care if like nobody knows my series or anything. I'm still gonna put it out because I think it's a really good idea, and yeah, it's gonna make for a really good movie if it this idea ever gets off. You know, well, I'm not expecting it to get off. Not every idea that you make is good, but yeah, guys, let me just. All right. So, anyways, for that dumbass intro, I'm sorry. I just needed to get something out of the way, mainly because like people are gonna judge, but I don't care. Anyways, so yeah, so basically, um, how do I start this off? So basically, first things first, I want to show you guys how the series looks like how the characters look like, and how like the basically how the people look like inside of that. Okay, so basically in the anime series that I have, Moshimoto Curse, the Moshimoto Curse, this takes place during part three where Ryan finally defeats that dude. I'm obviously gonna show like things that you guys can look at so you guys won't get bored listening to me speak. Because obviously when people listen to me speak for a long ass time, they get bored of it. So I'll just put something on the screen. So basically, yeah, it takes place part three. And basically, I'm gonna give you a little bit of the backstory. Just so basically, Kaido, that dude. Kaido. So what happened was like Ryan was trying to fight his twin, his evil twin, which is obviously the Moshimoto curse. And basically, Ryan was like, he had a little earpiece from the Moshimoto Foundation, aka the MF. Anyway, so he had an earpiece, and then Yuri was like, "Bro, you gotta kill him right now. That's how you stop the curse. I swear to God, you gotta kill him like that." And he's like, "You know what? Screw this." Crushes it and starts going towards him, and loves him by brotherly hug. That's how part three ends. But anyways, this takes place straight after it. So basically, Kaido, and long story short, Kaido kind of loses respect for Yuri, his son. And if you guys don't know about Yuri, Kaido. Okay, so basically, Kaido, he was going on a world trip because I mean, after killing your brother, you need some time off. So I guess like he needed some time off, so he went on like a world trip basically, and I guess he arrived in like Japan, and he was like super drunk because he was trying to test out if nitro could like get you like avoid you being drunk. So basically, he got super drunk on accident because he was trying to test something out, right? And basically, he laid some pipe. What can I say? I mean, Kaido's really like that. So basically, he laid some into a prostitute, and basically that prostitute was too broke for an abortion. So he just she just so that just happened, and she took good care of him up until he was like 5, and then she kicked him out because she saw how much of her freedom he's taking away. I know, really bad mother, but stay with me. Anyway, so Yuri grew up, became the biggest, greatest samurai ever, and basically, yeah. So Kaido, gets to reunite with him, and basically from there on, they get to be like a father and son. But after the whole Ryan incident, uh, Yuri is kind of like, "What the flip, dude? Like, why'd you mute me? Like, why, like, what?" And he's like, "I lost all respect for you, son. Like, get out. Your name's revoked. You're no longer a Moshimoto." He gets pissed off, and they start, that type of shit. That basically happens. And basically, since like the Moshimoto Foundation is like in a really underground bunker, because like the Moshimoto Foundation is basically like a government. Not really, but it's like really big. It's like basically like the Speedwagon Foundation, but better. Anyways, yeah, so that happens. So he has to like stay in a motel, and basically he catches wind from like strangers talking about like there's like this demon hunter, and he's like, whoa, what the hell? And this is where I actually wrote it down. I'm looking at notes right now. You guys may not see it because you guys are seeing my beautiful face, my BBC face. Anyways, so this is what I wrote down. I'm reading everything, so if I stutter, please don't trash me in the comments because I swear to God I will hunt you down and smack you and your mother. Um, anyways, so yeah, so after losing his father's respect, Yuri was searching for something more than validation, and that was power. In his endless search for power, he caught wind of a demon hunter who's a demon slash human and possesses other demon weapons called devil arms. Yuri was wondering if he could get a piece of that action. Arriving at Redgrave City, he searched for the notorious devil hunting business Devil May Cry, and so he found it with a scene that looks like it was a setup to a murder, which was a semi-abandoned place with not much to it. And all of a sudden, a strange man with a decent physique comes out of the bathroom with just pants and a towel on his head, and asks what can he do for him. Yuri simply wants to be his disciple, and Dante refuses, but with a twist. Since there's not that much requests coming in, or like he has time to kill him. Basically, wants to fight him one on one. So basically, yeah, he wants to fight on a one on one with Yuri, and if he wins, he gets to be his disciple. And so they fought with different reasons. Dante with having fun and finding something to do, and Yuri with a flame of passion covering his soul in an endless journey to becoming the greatest swordsman that is invincible. All right. So as this deal was cemented, Yuri offers that they could take it outside in a formal match, but Dante refuses, and lunges a kick at Yuri. So they basically start like scrapping and stuff. And I wrote this really good thing like so you know how Dante likes to say like really witty things like trash one liners. Well, hold on. So he lunges a kick at Yuri actually, and he blocks it. And Yuri is shocked, and then he unsheathes his like katana blade, and he's like, do you really want to die here? You know, and guess what Dante says? Don't you already know, Don? Don't you already know? Devils never die. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean that's all I could come up. That's what my pea brain could come up. So with this realization coming over Yuri, he goes all out by unleashing quick attacks on Dante, which Dante is not phased at all because he's supersonic. Something about something. Um, so basically what catches him off guard, so this is what gets interesting. What catches him off guard is like how fast Yuri is. And I said what does catch him off guard is how fast this human is. And after suffering a wound from his katana, Yuri's katana, he simply asks him if he's like himself, a demon slash human, like basically a Nephilim. Which Yuri responds, "If I was a demon, you would have already been dead." I'm sorry, guys. All right, I'm just having way too much fun with this. Which Dante realizes that he really wants to become a demon hunter, and to that end, he reaches for guns, and ivory, ebony and ivory, and successfully gets them. To which he points at Yuri's position, like this, and but he disappeared and confused. He then looks around and then gets stabbed in the back and plays dead. Yuri respectfully ends the match, and on his way out, he thinks that this is a waste of time, which he gets disproven quickly with Dante saying that he has what it takes to be a demon hunter. Plot twist! And then Yuri wakes up with him laying on the floor, which he quickly gets up and realizes that the devastating blow that Yuri did to Dante was countered with like a backflip and a kick to the face. Now seeing the scene of Dante pointing the guns at himself, Yuri, he chuckled a bit because he actually was wishing that the fight would go on, and his wish became true basically. So basically, he starts like running on the walls, becomes a crackhead. No, he kind of moves like a crackhead, and Dante can't aim because he's too fucking fast. He's like, and basically, when this is happening, a customer comes in, and basically he's like shocked, or he or she is like shocked. They're like, what the fuck? And it's just like two men just fighting. One is on the ground shooting, like trying to like shoot him, just like this. How Dante he would be like, and Yuri's just like on the ground, just like with his like katana. So, anyways, the customer leaves, and Dante notices this, and he's kind of like pissed off. So, basically, yeah, he ditched his guns and grabbed his blade, the rebellion, and puts his guard up. And then in a split second, Yuri like retreats from the wall, and he basically launches himself, right. But he angrily smashed his sword against Yuri's like katana, and this attack actually shook Yuri all the way to his soul, to which he retreated at the look of Dante's eyes, which was overconsumed with regret. He points out that he reminds him of his brother, which he dueled fiercely ever since they were kids, and they stopped because of an accident resulting in his parents dying. Now, people who aren't fans of like Devil May Cry will like get to know, more and more once they like see this mashup, which introduces new people to the genre, or not the genre, new people to the series, which I think is like kind of like a big brain thing. I don't know. And yeah, so basically, and from there, Dante turned it up a notch, treating this as like a life or death situation. Basically, he was treating this 1v1 as like if he was like fighting a demon, you know. So that's all I wrote. Right, that's all I wrote. That's all I wrote. Basically, that's it's like kind of like a to be continued type deal. And basically, yeah, this idea was in my head ever since I got really into Devil May Cry, and basically I was like, holy shit, what if I match it up with my like original series and my and Devil May Cry together, making something really cool. And also, by the way, I'm sorry for that title. I'm just trying to like sound cool. It's not really the way I would like write it. So basically, I put it as like the mashup. It's like Devil Must Cry. So a devil has many regrets in his past, right? So in order for him to relieve himself of it, he must cry. He must cry it out, basically. That's what I want in the meaning of like the mashup. Devil must cry, and the M is like kind of like a. So yeah, I guess you could say I'm pretty creative. I'm the next Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, anyways, guys, if you guys like that idea, I know most of y'all didn't stick around. Please put Dante as daddy down in the comment section if you stuck around like this end. Don't skip. I know when you skip. Don't worry. I know when you skip. Trust me. I know when you skip. Don't skip. I swear to God. That's cheating. So, anyways, guys, comment down below if you made it through this video. And yeah, basically, yeah. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.